I'm telling you right now, if it was 5 years ago, you would never see stories like this on Twitter, let alone a trending topic that involves any sort of UFO or UAP sightings. It's become beyond clear that topics that used to be completely taboo when it came to major social media outlets, including YouTube itself, it's gotta make you wonder if we're being prepared for some truths that were very much previously frowned upon, but are now becoming major topics of discussion all over the world. We are going to take a quick look into two of those specific topics trending today, July 21st, 2022, and try to make some sense of what's going on here. My friends, thank you for being here. We're going to break this all down right here, right now. Let's go. Welcome back, my friends. July 21st, 2022. And it is no secret that certain topics that used to fall solely in the category of conspiracy have been brought to light in many different ways, specifically because of the internet. And anyone that frequents social media knows full well that some of these topics that used to be completely taboo are now some of the biggest topics that trend online today. One of these major topics is literally the hashtag UFO sightings or UAPs. This has been highlighted in the last 2 years specifically based on information that was leaked and or revealed via the internet. Now, I'm not going to get into too much of the history of how it became popular information besides the fact that there's an overwhelming amount of evidence, but we're going to take a look at a video that was trending today on Twitter as well as an article about Antarctica, bringing that topic back into the forefront of the news, which is a very big topic that we have covered here for years on this channel. In fact, some of the discoveries made here on this channel are some of the most detailed and thought-provoking things ever seen on Antarctica when it comes to Google Earth images. I will leave links to these specific videos so you all can watch them after this, but let's take a look at this UFO/orb sighting that is getting a ton of attention online. In just a few moments, you're going to watch this orb split into two, with the bottom one seemingly fading off or dematerializing into the sky, while the other one seems to launch itself straight up and out of frame at an incredible rate of speed. Now, I'm going to play this clip again a little bit slower so you can actually see that dematerialization of that first orb as well as the second one that seems to shoot straight up into the sky. There goes number one, and then number two launches off frame very quickly. Alright, if we look closely here, I went ahead and took manual control of this part of the video. Now, this part is important because we do have a lot of fake videos out there, and I can't even say for sure that this one is real, but the reason that I'm leaning towards this being one of the legit videos is not only because of the massive amount of sightings we're getting of these types of orbs, or in other words, that Tic Tac shape, but in this specific video, rather than this thing just disappearing off screen, we can actually watch it dematerialize. I'm going to go frame by frame here, and eventually you're going to see this thing flatten out. Right here at this frame, this thing flattens out and becomes a smaller shape as it goes into some sort of warp speed and launches in this direction. I'm going to go ahead and back it up really quickly. We can see the full shape of the orb right here. As we move forward 2 clicks, we see it flatten out into that shape, and then a few clicks later, we're going to see this thing in almost a blurry state. You can see it pop up right there, and then as I click the last frame, it's going to disappear. In fact, you can actually see it again right in this area, so I'll go ahead and click forward a few times, and it's gone. Now I'm going to backtrack again so we can watch this once again. There is the flat frame right there. We'll go back one more frame, and we got the full orb. So again, I'm going to move forward. 1, 2, it flattens out as it begins to launch in this direction, and then 3, and then 4, it disappears, and then frame number 5, we get the reappearance of a blurry object right here. 6, and then 7, it launches in this direction right here. So once again, we're actually seeing this thing flatten out and dematerialize right in front of our eyes when you have the frame rate right on the video. If we go ahead and hit play, we're going to watch this second one launch up into the sky. Very, very interesting. It looks legit to me. You gotta let me know what you think about this video. Just to bring out some of the details a little more, I went ahead and took 3 frames of that first object that dematerializes just to show you how each frame changed, and you can clearly see that second frame in the middle flattens out, and then after a click or two, we see it in a blurry ball as it exits the screen on the left. So again, if this is a fake, it's a pretty good one, but with the number of sightings of these types of orbs, it's very hard to dismiss this video. Now, before I let you all go, we got to take a look at what's going on with Antarctica and the reason why it's been trending on Twitter specifically today. And that is because, according to fact checkers, a famous image of Antarctica that was released a few years ago, which was once believed to be real, has been proven to be a fake. And not only that, but NASA has admitted to actually faking this photo without explaining to people that it was fake when it originally came out. Now, right away, to me, this raises a lot of questions. Almost since the beginning of time, there's been mysteries surrounding Antarctica, which is why it's been covered here on this channel many times. Not just the different stories and theories about exactly what Antarctica is or what is on the landmass itself, but also a ton of proof of the possibility of man-made structures within parts of Antarctica that are said to be inhabitable. As I've said before, we have made many discoveries on Antarctica through Google Earth, showing many different types of structures that should not be there according to scientists, and the idea that we are not even allowed to explore this continent outside of specific areas. Now, with that said, once again, why was this a topic of conversation? Why did NASA hide this image and not reveal to the public back in 2005 that this was a computer-generated image to start with? In my opinion, I feel like this ties together with the UAP/UFO phenomena going on right now, and the fact that slowly but surely, these topics that were once considered conspiracy could very well now be being revealed to the public as truth. Now, what those truths may be, your guess is as good as mine. But the fact that they are happening and being released by mainstream media, which you must take with a grain of salt, means that there's some sort of plan or idea in place to finally answer some of these questions. Now, we'll be digging into these topics more and more as time goes on, and I'm sure that the information and these videos are going to get better and better, and eventually some of these questions that we've had forever now are going to be revealed one way or another. My friends, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. Questions or concerns, please leave down below. I'd love to hear your opinions on either of these topics. Shout out to Canada, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Stop right there, my friends. If you have not already, click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Click all and you will get all notifications from this channel. And trust me, you won't be disappointed.